what's a common challenge businesses face when selecting an ERP system? Alfred, from your experience, what do you see that might tend to trip up some organizations in those beginning stages?
Oh, where do I start? Organizations have a number of different challenges they face. One of the horror stories I hear often about is really we've implemented this ERP, but we're not getting the outcomes that we desired. You know, and this is where organizations sometimes let features lead instead of outcomes. So one of the things that I always try to focus on is really what is the end goal with the ERP, right? What is the end goal? And ERP is really a means to an end, right? It's not the end in itself, although it many times can feel so. So really, I think one of the areas that I encourage organizations to spend a lot more time on is defining KPIs, defining targets, really thinking about their future state versus focusing on features and functionality that's available in systems, right? I have seen it happen quite often that organizations will be quick to jump on a call with a vendor to look at a demonstration, for example. So I often say, the biggest challenge isn't picking between vendors, it's really picking without clarity. I have seen organizations suffer through sitting through demonstrations and still not being able to make a decision as to what is the right solution. So really leading with outcomes and not features is something that I see a lot and really encourage people to sort of think about what does this mean long term for us and what are the outcomes and sort of defining success. Um, that's one of the key things that I often encourage organizations to focus on. Um, Plus also balancing short-term needs and long-term strategy. Organizations are very quick to solve the current pain points that they're experiencing, but oftentimes you really need to keep a long-term mindset when you are investing in things like an ERP, which is really mission critical, probably one of the larger investments an organization will make in a 10 to 15 year span. So again, keeping that in mind is quite important and one of the common challenges that I see.